so much has gone in and kind of created my musical landscape that I draw from. But I guess I went far enough back that hearing new records was, I went to a time where when I heard a new record, it really changed everything, I chose Tori Amos Little Earthquakes, and this is my original CD version. I've since lost the jewel case and the packaging with the mushroom phalluses on the back. I don't know if you're familiar with the artwork, hopefully. But it's, I didn't quite get that at the time. But in any case, it came out in 1992. I was 10 years old the first time I heard it. It still has my Sharpie initials on it from when I took it to summer camp and didn't want someone to steal it from me. So anyway, I managed to find this in our pile of CD collection that we've shoved into a closet. The first time I heard Little Earthquakes, I heard one song from it. It was Happy Phantom, track 6. And I was in a car with my best friend at the time, Jessica, and her older sister Samantha, who was kind of my like really wanted to be like Samantha. Just like, so I was 10, as I mentioned. She was already a teenager, like had boobs, knew how to flirt with guys, like really had everything I like dreamed of, and she was a singer, and so I like really admired her. I had always sang from a young age, but was sort of shy, and it just like it hadn't sort of come together in this way, and Samantha like had it together. So we were in the car, we were driving back to LA, we were sitting in traffic, and like tension was sort of rising in the car, like there were fights and sisters and but Samantha had Little Earthquakes in her Discman, and she was listening to it and just like loving it, like just really like grooving on it. And I was like, what are you listening to, Samantha? She's like, check this out, so she puts the headphones on that track, Happy Phantom, and it's just like, I can't even explain the elation I felt. The song is pretty jubilant. I mean, the content is a little, I don't know what, is a little dark. She's saying like, if I die today, then like this is what'll happen, A, B, and C. But to me, the music was just so uplifting and unlike anything I'd ever heard. Because at that time, my influences were like musicals, which they're fine, but they're, especially the ones I was listening to, there's not much like personality to them or something. Or I was listening to like Madonna and Michael Jackson, just these like New Kids on the Block, just like, the things geared at the target audience of 9-year-old girls. So yeah, I mean, I think the first time I heard this, I just saw that there was something else possible, and it sparked a dialogue that I was really excited to take part in. Up until then, I had already kind of started writing songs. I would just sort of write things in my little journal, or, even as a young girl, like whenever I would read books, I would just sing them aloud, like as though it were a libretto. So it was all like, it was already kind of, it wanted to go that way, but I hadn't found a venue for that. So this record, I think, really did kind of show a possible route, I guess. I noticed that like my brother and his friends were like, you listen to Tori, like I was given a lot of shit for listening to her by guys. So I knew that there was something sort of taboo about listening to her, especially according to men. Didn't really understand what it was, but but I think it did give me a little bit of edge, or a little bit of allowance to